Hello, everybody. Dr. Serrano here, and I am pumped tonight to be on here, or today, sorry. And I'm excited because this is a topic that I'm talking about today that I'm super excited about. I'm going to be talking about supplementation. Are you wasting money with your supplementation? So, as people jump on, if you have any questions, put those in the comments. I will answer those either here live or I'll answer those after I'm done here live. So, I'll give people a few minutes to jump on and then we'll get started. So if you're watching, make sure that you have something to write with and a pen, paper, or Sharpie, whatever it takes. I'm going to be giving you some great info tonight. I'm going to give you some very specific things that you're going to be able to walk away with to know if you're wasting your money on your supplementation. Today, I'll talk about how do you know if you're taking something that's of good quality. And in the next coming weeks, I'm also going to discuss how do you know what supplements you should be taking. How do you know you're not just taking things that you don't really need? I'm going to talk about all of that. So I'm going to start off with a little story here. A few years back, I was at the office, and there was a new patient that came in, and we had just taken an X-ray, and I was sitting there looking at this X-ray. I was looking at it with, and I just could not figure out what was happening. The X-ray was of an A to P lumbar, meaning the lower back, and A to P means we're looking from the front to the back. So you're looking through where you can see the shadow of the liver, you can see the bowels, you can see the shadowing of some of the musculature down there, some of the kidneys. So I'm looking at this X-ray, and as I'm looking at the X-ray, I'm seeing all these little kind of oval, opaque things in there, and I'm trying to think. I'm thinking through all of the studying that I've done. I'm thinking through all of the radiology courses that we've taken in school, and I'm thinking I've never seen this. This is not cancer. This is not a disease manifestation of any sort. It's nothing like I've ever seen. So I remember bringing my other doctor, Dr. Gigi, and we start looking at this, and then it hits us. We start counting. There's like 6 of these little round, opaque ovals in there, and we look at each other and said, "You know what? Those are supplements. Those are pills that this person was taking, and they weren't being digested. They were literally at the end of the digestive tract, about to get dumped into the toilet, and they're literally wasting their money." And that's when it hit me. I know that the supplementation industry is it's like the Wild West out there. There's some really good stuff, but most of the stuff that's out there, it is just of low quality. It's something that doesn't do you any good. And so that's why I want to talk about this, because this is a patient that came in. This person was healthy. They were working out. They were thought they were doing well. They were actually spending a ton of money on these supplements that they were taking, and to just find out that they weren't being digested, they were going straight through them, and just literally they were wasting their money. So what I want to do tonight is I want to talk to you about how do you know if your supplements are of high quality. The first thing I want to tell you is that over the last 3.5 years, I have spent countless hours and countless time looking into the supplement industry, because I wanted to make sure, one of the things that I wanted was I wanted to put together supplements that were the best quality supplements that we can find. I wanted them to be healthy, and I wanted to make them affordable. So I've done a lot of research into this, and I want to give you some very specific things you can know, that you can look at and know, so that you know that you're getting some good supplements. So I have somebody in the comments saying, "Are you talking about me?" I am not talking about you, Miss Carol, but that was funny. Thank you. And Anthony, thanks for being on there. He says he loves a new collagen protein. Awesome, man. So if you have any questions, put those in the comments. I definitely will answer those as I'm going through this. But let me tell you a little bit about how the industry works. If somebody like myself wants to come up with a supplement, or wants to put some products together, typically there's not many brands out there that go from A to Z, meaning that they farm it, they break it down, they produce it, and then they actually package it, the whole steps. There's not many companies that do that. Most companies, we go to suppliers, and when we go into the suppliers, we say, hey, for example, we want vitamin C. And they say, great. What level do you want? It's almost like if you've ever walked into a liquor store, this is a funny analogy, and you're looking at the wines or vodka or whatever it is, you have like the low shelf, the bottom shelf, you have middle shelf, and then you have top shelf stuff, right? The stuff at the bottom, it's like that stuff is probably not the best quality stuff, probably has other toxins and other stuff in there. The middle stuff, it's probably better, right? But then you go to the top shelf, and that is like the best of the best. Unfortunately, in the supplement industry, for example, if you went into one of these suppliers and you said, I just want the best, give me the top shelf vitamin C, that's what I'm going to bottle. Nobody can do that because nobody would buy the product. Why do I say that? Nobody buys the product because the top shelf vitamin C is the most active, the purest form. But if you bottled that, that would cost you like $100 a bottle for vitamin C, and nobody would spend that. So people that are trying to produce their supplements or companies, they go in there and they say, well, let me get a mixture of X percentage of this top with middle, and then that's how they formulate their products. So I tell you all that to let you know the first thing that you want to look at and think about when you're thinking about buying supplements, cheaper is not always better. Typically means that you're just getting a cheaper product. And what happens is when you get something that's a little bit cheaper or on the lower end of this of that, top shelf, middle shelf, bottom shelf, if you're getting something, for example, if you go to the store and you get 2 bottles of vitamin C with the same 500 milligrams per dose or whatever it is, and you look at those bottles, just because they both say they have vitamin C at 500 milligrams does not mean that you're getting 500 milligrams of active vitamin C. Does that make sense? There is vitamin C out there that is just that will not be digested, would be absorbed. There's vitamin C that has other pollutants, toxins in there that actually can build up in your system. There's other impurities in there. So if you're looking at 2 bottles and saying, well, hey, I'm just going to go for the cheaper one, that's not always the best option. Now, price doesn't always dictate quality either. I'm going to give you very specifics on what to look for to know if you're getting a better quality product, because this is what I have found. I found that just like foods, when you go to buy any type of food, right? If you pick up the box, what are we told to do and what do we typically do? Nowadays, we're pretty smart. We look at the ingredients. Unfortunately, we buy these supplements and we don't look at the ingredients. We just look at what's in there. If you look at the ingredients and there's ingredients in there that are lower quality or that are toxic for you, that is a company that typically is cutting corners and they're not putting the best quality supply in the product. Does that make sense? So we look at the ingredients, and if the ingredients have any lower end toxic or the fillers in there, that is a company that's cutting corners, a company that typically is not looking, they're looking at the bottom dollar of, they just want to make the most profit, and they're not really concerned or worried about your health. So that is one of the easiest ways you can know if you're buying a good quality product. So I want to give you six different things to look for. These are the top 6 things. So this is where you want to take your pen and paper out. Top 6 ingredients that if it's in your product, I would literally throw that away and get a better quality product. Now, typically, not always, when you go for the higher quality, it's going to cost you a little bit more, but you're going to see when I go through these 6 why it's so critical that these aren't in there, because whatever you're buying, you're not using. You're probably either not digesting it or you're digesting it and it's just going to run right through you, or it has toxins in there that are going to damage you more. So this list here is coming straight out of my best-selling book, The 14-Day Reboot. If you don't have a book, I am actually right now, you can go to the14dayreboot.com, get a free copy of the book. All you have to do is pay for the shipping. I think it's like $6 worth of shipping. I'll ship you a copy of the book, and this list is going to be straight out of the book. So I'm literally going to read it from the book here. So number one, the number one thing you want to look for in the ingredients is artificial colors. If there's any artificial colors in there, I can assure you that these are things that they're putting in there to make it look better, because they want to make it look better. They don't care about if it's a good quality or not. And we know, right? When you buy food, do you typically buy food with color in it? No. Where with our kids, we know that when there's food color, things like the red dyes, the blue dyes, the green dyes, we know that those are things that literally affect their neurology. Some of this, you guys know the research, it's been shown to affect things like ADHD. It's been shown to decrease immune system. So why would you not look at to see if your supplements, if you're looking for this in your food, right, in the ingredients has any food coloring? There's no need for it. So if it has any colors, take that bottle, you put it back, or you throw it away if it's in your pantry, and we look for a better product. Number two, so number one is food colorings. Number two is titanium dioxide. Titanium dioxide is another one of those things that they put in there. And this gives supplements a nice white, clean look. They use this in a lot of cosmetics as well. Unfortunately, titanium dioxide, when you have my book, I have all the research in here, but titanium dioxide has been linked to things like immune system problems, just like food coloring. It's been linked to inflammation in the body, DNA damage, and kidney toxicity. So this is key. You're taking a supplement that you want to build health, and if it has titanium dioxide, we know it's damaging your immune system, causing inflammation, causing DNA damage, and damaging your kidneys, giving you kidney toxicity. It can build up in your kidneys. So we can see how this is something that you don't want in there. So if they're putting this in there, I can assure you it's a lower quality supplement. So that's number two, titanium dioxide. Number three, these are writer downers, BHT. Also, that's the abbreviated form. On the bottle, it might say butylated hydroxytoluene. BHT is used as a preservative. I was astounded because the BHT is found in most, I'm not going to say any names here, but most of the multivitamins that are the biggest brands that you see the most ads on TV, all of those multivitamins, I don't want to say all because I haven't looked at all of them, but most of them have BHT as a preservative. And now what BHT does, it's been linked to liver toxicity and many different types of cancer. And BHT is one of those things that builds up in your liver over time. So you can take, you've been told, right? Take a multivitamin every single day. And now you're taking this multivitamin, that's a daily multivitamin, every single day with BHT in it, and that BHT starts to build up in your system and starts to build up in your system. And you think, hey, 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, this vitamin is probably good for me, and it builds up BHT. Now you end up with some form of rare cancer or some form of rare liver toxicity. And you say, how could this be? I eat so healthy, I exercise, I take my vitamins. Where is this coming from? And this is why we have to be very careful with what we're taking as far as supplementation. So yes, supplementation can be bad for you. That's why you have to have good, high quality supplements and ingredients in there. So number four, that was number three. Number four is magnesium silicate or silicate. I'm not sure how to say that. Basically, it's talcum powder, or what they used to use is baby powder. And this one's used as anti-caking agent. So a lot of your powders out there, things like collagen, whey proteins, vegan proteins out there, a lot of them will have some of this titanium, magnesium silicate. And it's because when they're putting this stuff into their bags or their products, they put them through machines, and they don't want it to stick to the machine. So they put this in there so it flows through. It's a flowing agent. There's other flowing agents out there too. But when they put this one in there, this one is linked to stomach cancer and to lung inflammation. So you can see titanium dioxide or magnesium silicate. If it's in there, throw that out. As you know, if you look at our products, the clean collagen protein, the clean whey protein, the clean vegan protein that we have, all of ours are super clean. And these are the things that you'll never find in any of the stuff that we offer. Sodium benzoate is another one. This is number 5. Sodium, pretty much anything with benzene, you want to stay away from. Benzene is known to cause several types of cancers, and it causes DNA damage. And then the last one here, number 6, I'm going to briefly review these if you haven't gotten these, is anytime there's any hydrogenated oils. We know that if you're a patient at the office, if you're watching this online, if you have my book, we talk a lot about oils. And anytime you have a hydrogenated oil, that's a man-made oil. We stay away from man-made oils at all costs. If somebody's taking and putting hydrogenated oils in your supplements, I can assure you that company it's a lower quality supplement. It is a company that's cutting corners because they're more concerned about their bottom line than they are on the health, on your health. So we want to stay away from man-made oils and stick to God-made oils. Let me repeat these 6 very briefly for you so that you guys can write these down if you haven't. When you pick up a supplement, you want to look at the ingredients. This is how you're going to know if this supplement is a good, healthy product for you or not. Here's the top 6 that I would stay away from. If these are in your pantry, you can walk over there right now, look to see if you have any of these, throw those away, pick up a better quality supplement that does not have these. Because if it has these supplements are lower quality because this company's cutting corners. Okay, number 1 is artificial colors. Number 2, titanium dioxide. Number 3 is BHT, or butylated hydroxytoluene. Number 4, magnesium silicate or silicate. Number 5, sodium benzoate. And number 6, hydrogenated oils. If you guys are interested in my book, my best-selling book, The 14-Day Reboot, there's a full chapter on supplementations, and you have that list in there. And I talk about supplementation, what you should be taking, how much, what the quality should be, and I give you a whole program on how to detox your body, how to rebalance your hormones, and how to lose weight rapidly. So you can go to 14dayreboot.com, pick it up for free. Just go to that website, pay for the shipping, and we will ship you a book for free. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this tonight. If you have any comments or questions, put those in the comments. I will answer those after this. And one more thing, if you're enjoying these, do me a favor, share this with your friends, your family, let them know about what we're doing here every single week. I'm going live either by myself, talking about some type of health topic, or I'm bringing a guest, an expert in the health field, whether it's physical, mental, and or spiritual. And we're talking about health every single week. So share this, and love you guys, bless you guys. I'm glad that I see people on here saying, I'm checking all my vitamins right now. Awesome, that is what I want. And if you guys need any help or questions, you can always message me personally, and I will walk you through, hey, what vitamins to use, where to get them, what kind of supplementation. We do have some great supplements. You could go to our website and check those out. But we're not the only ones. There's other companies that are doing great things out there, and I'll be more than happy to point you to those. Or if you have those, send me a picture. Take a picture with your cell phone. I'll look at those for you and let you know, hey, thumbs up or thumb down. Toss it. See you guys.